Alright, take 5. Hopefully we don't get rudely interrupted by traffic this time. How's everyone doing? And we're back. We're back in the level in order to see what's happening with Gatecrashers. Most of our developments this time have been on the UI side. You'll already notice that we're using segmented gauges. Each pip represents roughly 10% off that resource. And if you have less than 10 of a resource, we just draw out all the pips. Doesn't make sense to sort of break it down when you have like 3 energy. You'll also notice that we have the different classes that are represented, and we have this new skill tab where you can see what skills each of them has. Moreover, we have the field skills also represented, though not implemented, and we have this upgrade window where this will usually be based off skill points that you earn. But once you sort of earn them, you can learn, you can either upgrade an existing skill or learn an entirely new one. And so, for example, Sonic Tackle, right, which would deal 200, and I would take 20 damage back. We can upgrade to 250, and I would take 15 damage back. And then later 300, and then I would take 10 damage back. You are able to sort of upgrade skills this way, and that is true for all of them. Note that some of them have smaller lists than others. This is because until you get to a certain level, you're not able to learn that skill. But I'm kind of going back and forth on whether I want to show all of the skills sort of first to enable planning kind of strategies, or if I want them to be made available as you level up. Write in the comments if you feel it should be one way or the other. But yeah, so for example, if we go down to level 1, they can only really upgrade the two skills that they have. But maybe that can change. Okay, other things to show off. So hey, look, we have ammo now, and if we give a ranged weapon to somebody, you are able to see some of those things reflected. So you'll notice that the equip screen, we have more of the stats represented. This screen might be changing because we actually have to represent even more kind of stats than this for it to be nice and usable. Or maybe there's a way that we can kind of represent the stats in a smaller way. These are all the stats that we went over last time in the design overview. But yeah, as you can see, they are changing based on equipment, and we just need them to work. Let's say that if you have multiple weapons, we need it to work on a per slot basis, right? It sort of represents what the power is for the dart gun as opposed to, let's say, an iron wrench. Another cool thing that happened is that shields, now when you equip them, you can see the shield value on the health bar itself. I don't know why I blanked out a health bar there, but yeah, that is sort of a huge improvement. This way, you're directly seeing the impact of shields, and you're able to see your health as opposed to your shield value in sort of a nice, easy way. Okay, so with that, let's get into the fight and sort of show off reloading. So we're just gonna have everyone defend except F, who is going to use their gun to shoot. And then now, if they try to take their turn, they'll need to reload first before having the ability to shoot. Okay. Cool. And so yeah, we are now juggling with this new ammo system. Different guns will or different ranged weapons will use different types of ammo. So for example, we want to have boomerangs and things like that as well. And yeah, we want it to be such that when you go to equip a weapon, it automatically fills your ammunition if that's possible. And then when you unequip it, that ammo kind of comes back to the main kind of party pool. Okay, next we're gonna sort of show off the recombinator. We're still working on the UI for this, but yeah, we are able to see here that it's only taking up half the screen now, right? this is intentional, right? We kind of want to show the windows in context, right, of the larger sort of dungeon space you're exploring. And then later on down the line, if you're able to figure out how to do sliding windows, then that's sort of how we sort of go about it. Okay, let's pick up a couple, like a hollow shield and a carbon knife, and then sort of go backwards. So let's give them the hollow shield. Let's give B the knife. Right. Did I have any more? No, I don't believe so. Okay, so heading back here, we have this Oculus enemy. Then, usually we would shoot them, but as you can see, we're fairly limited on that. So, hey, they're down. Okay, and we found a power cell as well. Power cell's not that useful now, but will be once we are starting to use all of those skills. Okay, picking up a couple of things. Oh, we got ambushed. Fantastic. As we're fairly high level, right, we're not really experiencing any like issues in this fight. So for the most part, we should be fine. Very evasive. Let's go for the rat, and then use the ranged weapon on the roaches, which is sort of how we're sort of meant to use it. Okay, all right, and then to sort of cap this off, I'll pick up this iron wrench, give it to B, maybe give that carbon knife to A, and then here we go. Oh. Okay. Notice a visual bug on the barrier, because the barrier should be coming in from the top right of the thing. Right now, it's sort of pegging it to whatever the last pip is, which I don't know. It works, but I don't know. Is it clear? Is it not? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we should be able to do this fight with just those two. Okay. Boom, right? Like you're able to hit the weakness, right, and get that. Okay, so yeah, so this is these are some of the changes that have happened. So next week the goal is let's implement some of those abilities, some of those skills that you saw, right? It would be fun to take them for a spin in battle, right, and sort of see what they do and how they're able to do it. I also want to get some of the enemies to have shield values as well, and I think that could help differentiate a couple enemies from each other. And yeah, I think so. Next week is going to be implementing the combat skills, and then my hope is that things will be in a stable enough position that the week after we can head downstairs and flesh out more of the dungeon, add in a couple more enemies, and yeah, see how this thing is sort of building out. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.